I'm Josh with Atlona Technology Technical Support. Today we're going to go over the hookup and setup of RS232 with our new Pro 2 8x8 switcher. One of the advantages to our matrix is the fact that you can take one RS232 port in and send out commands with a control system to basically every port you have on this unit. So in the event that you have different systems like plasmas or projectors with RS232 control, you'll be able to hook them up through our receivers with an RS232 output. So now we're going to go over basic hookup and connection to the matrix through hyperterminal. You'll have your RS232 already connected up to your computer. Launching hyperterminal, you'll set up a test program. Check your COM port. Set the baud rate. Native out of the box, it's at 115/200. In our case, we have changed ours over to 9600, and I'll go over that a little later in the session. And you'll want 8-bit, no parity, 1-stop bit, and hardware set to none. Okay. You'll also want to be able to see what you're typing in the event that there's any issues with the commands you're sending. So select Properties, Settings, ASCII Setup, and click Echo On. Hit OK and save all the settings you've done. You can now send commands to the unit to check that it's working correctly. Once we get the system all up and running, we'll send it some test commands to verify that it is actually communicating. I will send it a power off command and the unit shuts off. I will send it a power on command and the unit will power on and also give us some feedback here as to what firmware it's running and some of the other version software stuff that it's using. In the event that you have differing baud rates in your plasmas or projectors that you have in each individual location, you'll be able to go into the unit through hyperterminal and assign specific baud rates to each individual port. So in the event that your control system requires a different baud rate than our system has to begin with, you can come into hyperterminal and change it. Our unit itself comes out at 115/200 in the settings. If your unit required a 9600 baud rate, this is where you would enter the command in order to change it. Here's an example of changing the unit's baud rate to 9600. This would be the command set you copy and paste into hyperterminal. Here's the feedback letting you know that it has changed to 9600. The matrix will also give you status on the version of the firmware that you're running and also the baud rate of the matrix as well as baud rate of each individual port. In order to access this, simply hit function 8. This will show you the version of the firmware that it's running. You don't have to hit anything else. You'll press 4. Will show you the baud rate of the matrix. Pressing 5 and cycling through it and continually pressing 5 will give you the different ports and their baud rate settings.